That old truck had seen 1,000 miles. Dust on the seats, your picture on the dial. Summer heat split the dash one day, right down the middle where the sunlight stayed. I laughed and said I'd fix it when I could. You said some things break before they should. I didn't know those words would fit. The dashboard cracked before I did. You were already leaving, I just couldn't see. The little broken line was warning me. The dashboard cracked before I did, before your goodbye finally sank in, before I learned an empty passenger seat could make a grown man forget how to breathe. That old truck showed the damage first, while I kept pretending nothing hurt. I held together till the night you split. The dashboard cracked before I did. Your hair tie stayed around the gear. Your coffee stain was still right here. I drove the county road alone, trying not to turn towards your old home. Every bump made the crack run wide, just like the hurt I kept inside. By the time I reached the river bridge, I wasn't stronger than the dashboard was. I turned the radio louder, but your memory came through. Every song on that old station sounded like me losing you. The dashboard cracked before I did, before your goodbye finally sank in, before I learned an empty passenger seat could make a grown man forget how to breathe. That old truck showed the damage first, while I kept pretending nothing hurt. I held together till the night you split. The dashboard cracked before I did. Oh. Maybe everything gives a warning before it finally falls apart. A little line across the plastic, a little distance in a heart. I could replace that worn out dash, but some things don't go back. And when the tears finally came that night, I understood that crack. The dashboard cracked before I did, but eventually I gave in. Pulled that old truck off the highway and let every memory hit. The engine ran, the moon stayed high. I sat there underneath that country sky. That truck survived and somehow so did I. But the dashboard cracked before I did. One old truck, one broken line, one empty seat, and a heart behind. Finger picture close the sunrise. Left your coffee cooling by the sink. I watched your taillights cross the county line and Tried my best not to think. Your old scarf stayed on the passenger side. One photograph fell underneath. You took the road and all your reasons, but left 1,000 things with me. The miles moved on, the sky turned blue, but every road still carried you. The highway kept what you left behind. Your laughter in the yellow lights, your shadow in my rearview glass, every little piece of our past. I drove for miles to clear my mind, but memories followed every sign. You disappeared beyond the county line, but the highway kept what you left behind. I stopped for gas outside of nowhere. I heard our old song through the door, and for a second I could see you dancing like you'd done 100 times before. There was your name inside my phone, a message I still couldn't erase. Every exit led to somewhere new, but every mile still knew your face. The wheels kept turning, the night came down, but every road still brought you around. The highway kept what you left behind. Your laughter in the yellow lines, your shadow in my rearview glass, every little piece of our past. I drove for miles to clear my mind, but memories followed every sign. You disappeared beyond the county line, but the highway kept what you left behind. Maybe roads remember everything, every goodbye, every broken dream, every hand that rested on the wheel, every love that once felt real. One day I'll drive this road again, and your memory won't hurt like then. But somewhere between here and goodbye, a piece of us will always ride. The highway kept what you left behind. Through summer storms and winter nights, your voice faded, your picture changed, but that old road still knew your name. I finally learned to leave you there, between the exits and the midnight air. You took your heart and changed your life, but the highway kept what you left behind. One long road, one fading sign, one old love left behind. sun flickered through the window. Room 17 just off the road. Your suitcase waiting by the doorway, like it already knew you'd go. We hadn't slips in somewhere near Dallas. Every mile it pulled us farther apart. Outside that broken sign kept buzzing, while silence filled the room between our hearts. No thunder came, no glasses broke, just two tired people running out of hope. The motel sign watched us fall apart, blinking red outside the dark. It saw you crying by the doorway, it saw me reaching for a heart already gone. Cars kept rolling down the highway like the world didn't know where we were. We checked in, still calling it forever. The motel sign watched forever lose its words. Your coffee cool beside the Bible, my truck keys rested by the bed. You said maybe love ain't always enough. I still hear every word you said. I wanted one more night to fix it. You wanted one good reason left to stay. But morning waited past the curtains, and neither one of us knew what to say. The rain came down, the neon burned. There are some roads you can't return. The motel sign watched us fall apart, blinking red outside the dark. It saw you crying by the doorway, it saw me reaching for a heart already gone. Cars kept rolling down the highway like the world didn't know where we were. We checked in, still calling it forever. The motel sign watched forever lose its words. Years later I drove that highway and saw that old sign from the road. Half the letters weren't working, but somehow I still knew. I almost took that same exit, almost stopped outside that room. Then I kept my foot down on the pedal. Some memories don't need another view. The motel sign watched us fall apart, saw the ending before we did. One last kiss beneath that red light, one last lie that we'd be fine again. You drove east, I drove west, and neither one looked back. We checked in, carrying forever, and left with everything we couldn't pack. The motel sign watched us fall apart. One empty room, one red neon light. guitar, soft electric off swells, distant night traffic. We stood outside your old apartment, midnight hanging over the road. You kept your hands inside your jacket, like you were hiding something cold. I asked you where you'd been that evening. You looked away and said nowhere. Then the streetlight buzzed above us, like even it could feel the air. You said, trust me, I tried. And that little light flickered when you lied. The streetlight flickered when you lied. Went dark for half a second in your eyes. You said there wasn't someone else, but your silence told me more than anything else. Cars rolled past, the whole town slept, while every promise lost its breath. I wanted so bad to believe you that night, but the streetlight flickered when you lied. You said I worried way too much, said love was never meant to hurt, but your phone kept lighting up beside you, and you kept turning down the screen. I knew the truth before you told me some things I heart can recognize. The wind went still along the sidewalk when I saw goodbye inside your eyes. You reached for me, I stepped aside, and that old light flickered one more time. The streetlight flickered when you lied. Went dark for half a second in your eyes. You said there wasn't someone else, but your silence told me more than anything else. Cars rolled past, the whole town slept, while every promise lost its breath. I wanted so bad to believe you that night, but the streetlight flickered when you lied. Maybe it was only bad wiring, maybe I was looking for a sign, but every time I pass that corner I remember exactly why. And some lies don't sound like thunder, they come soft and dressed up right, but I learned the quietest kind of truth underneath that broken light. The streetlight flickered when you lied, and finally I stopped asking why. You chose another road that night, and I chose not to follow this time. The bowl burned out, but I survived. Found another road beneath another sky. You lost me underneath that fading light, when the streetlight flickered as you lied. One dark street, one fading light, one last promise that didn't survive. Put off somewhere past midnight, old gas station under buzzing white lights. You bought a soda, I filled the tank. Neither one of us knew what to say. The summer heat still hung in the air. You leaned against the truck like you didn't care. Then you smiled, struck that little flame, and somehow August never felt the same. The road was empty, night stood still, and everything we couldn't say was burning there. We burned August behind the gas station. Your old note was folded in my hand, the one that said we'd leave this town together. You laughed and said, guess plans can change, but your eyes look like stormy weather. One by one we fed that fire, movie stubs, receipts, sold letters. Every little piece of who we'd been turned to ash and floated with the wind. No screaming match, no final scene, just firelight and what used to be. We burned August behind the gas station, under neon lights and no destination. Let the old photographs curl in the flame. Watched every promise disappear with your name. The highway waited, the night moved on, but we stood there till the last spark was gone. We left that summer in smoke and frustration. We burned August behind the gas station. Maybe letting go needs a little heat. Maybe some memories need fire relief. Maybe love can end without a fight. Just two people watching embers die. When the morning started turning blue, I looked across that parking lot at you. We both knew there was nothing left to save, so we took two different roads away. We burned August behind the gas station, turned one whole summer into illumination. Every old promise, every photograph, lit up once before becoming the past. The sun came up, the smoke was gone, and somehow both of us kept moving on. We left our young hearts in that vacant location. We burned August behind the gas station. One empty highway, one dying flame, one August night. Nothing stayed the same. Shut the door without a word. I watch you disappear behind the dust. My hand stayed frozen on the wheel, like turning back could still repair us. I pulled away beneath the sunset, tried not to look behind me anymore. But every time I checked that little mirror, I saw you standing by the door. I drove faster, but you stayed near. Every mile behind me still showed up there. Your goodbye bent the rearview mirror, made everything behind me tried to point it toward the highway, but somehow all I saw was us. Your tires rolled, your empty driveway, your shadow getting smaller in the dust. I thought distance would make you disappear, but your goodbye bent the rearview mirror. Your old hair tie was on the console. Your coffee stain was underneath my hand. The radio played something we once loved. I couldn't make it past the second verse again. I crossed 3 towns before the moonrise. Still felt like I was parked outside your place. Every glance behind that windshield put another memory in your place. The road went straight, my heart went back, trying to outrun everything we had. Your goodbye bent the rearview mirror, made everything behind me look too close. I tried to point it toward the highway, but somehow all I saw was us. Your empty porch, your fading driveway, your shadow getting smaller in the dust. I thought distance would make you disappear, but your goodbye bent the rearview mirror. Maybe that's the trouble with leaving. The road ahead ain't all you see. There's always something in the mirror still asking who you used to be. One night I finally pulled it downward, till nothing but the dashboard filled the glass. Then I put both hands back on the wheel and let the highway keep the past. Your goodbye bent the rearview mirror, but it couldn't keep me looking back forever. I still remember that old driveway, but now it doesn't hurt the way it did. The road ahead grew a little clearer when I stopped chasing what I couldn't fix. You left your shadow in that mirror, but I finally learned to drive past it. Left your town a little after midnight, your porch light fading in my mirror. The passenger seat was cold and empty, but somehow you still felt near. The radio played too low to matter. The road stretched black beneath the moon. I kept both hands tight on the wheel, but every mile still carried you. I told myself you were gone, but your memory stayed till the edge of dawn. Your shadow rode shotgun until dawn, sitting where your body used to belong. Every passing light brought back your face, every lonely mile kept you in place. I drove all night trying to move on, but your memory never left that seat. The sun came up, but you were still gone. Your shadow rode shotgun until dawn. Your old hair tie was by the console, one receipt beneath the floor. I should have thrown those little pieces out, but I couldn't make myself anymore. I stopped for coffee near the county line, watched the sky turn gray to gold. For 1 second in the windshield glass, I almost saw your hand in mine. The night got thin, the stars withdrew, but every quiet road still sounded like you. Your shadow rode shotgun until dawn, sitting where your body used to belong. Every passing light brought back your face, every lonely mile kept you in place. I drove all night trying to move on, but your memory never left that seat. The sun came up, but you were still gone. Your shadow rode shotgun until dawn. Maybe leaving takes more than miles, maybe goodbye needs a little while, maybe the heart has its own road and doesn't care where the highway goes. When the morning finally filled the cab, I looked across and let the silence stay. For the first time, that empty seat didn't ask me to turn back your way. Your shadow rode shotgun till dawn, but the daylight finally carried it on. Still remember every road we knew, they don't all belong to you. I drove all night with the past hanging on, then watched it fade with the morning sun. You weren't beside me when the new day came, and somehow I kept driving anyway. One rising sun, one long night, we're finally moving on. To fill that truck with noise, old records loud enough to shake the doors. You'd sing off key and laugh at me like every mile was ours to keep. Then one night you sat beside me still, no radio could cover how it felt. I turned it louder, tried to drown you out, but your silence blew the speakers out. thought the music could save us somehow, but your silence blew the speakers out. Your hands stayed folded in your lap. You stared straight through the windshield glass. I asked you twice if we were fine. You said yeah, but never looked at mine. That little word was cold as stone. I knew I was already driving home alone. The speakers screamed, the highway rolled, but silence said what you never told. And no goodbye kiss, no final fight, just miles of nothing under dashboard lights. Your silence blew the speakers out. Your silence blew the speakers out. I turned the whole damn stereo up, but every song just fell apart against the quiet in your heart. The bass was shaking every window, still I couldn't hear you anymore. I thought the music could save us somehow, but your silence blew the speakers out. Now the left side speaker crackles every time I play our song. Funny how one broken wire still reminds me what went wrong. I could replace the whole damn system, make that old truck sound brand new, but there ain't an amp loud enough to cover losing you. Your silence blew the speakers out, and finally it broke me too. I pulled that truck beside the highway with nothing left to turn up to. The radio died, the night stayed still, and I heard every truth I never wanted to. You never had to scream or shout. Your silence blew the speakers out. Just after midnight, your last words burning in my head. Every mile felt like another reason to replay everything you said. I gripped the wheel a little tighter, let the radio drown out the truth. Then that green sign caught my headlights, exit 42. I pulled over, let the engine cool, and for the first time I stopped blaming you. I left my anger at exit 42, right there beneath that faded interstate moon. Let the hard words fall beside the road, and finally drop what I couldn't hold. I thought holding on made me stronger, but it only made the highway longer. I drove away with nothing left to prove. I left my anger at laughed and said, son, keep driving, but don't carry what you can't undo. Funny how a stranger knew exactly what I needed at exit 42. The morning started turning black to blue, and somewhere in that sunrise I started letting go of you. I left my anger at exit 42, right there beneath the faded interstate moon. Let the hard words fall beside the road and finally drop what I couldn't hold. I thought holding on made me stronger, but it only made the highway longer. I drove away with nothing left to prove. I left my anger at exit 42, yeah. Maybe forgiveness ain't forgetting. Maybe it just means moving on. Maybe peace is an empty passenger seat and realizing you're still strong. I watched the old exit disappear, smaller in my rearview mirror, and every mile that came after that felt lighter than the last. I left my anger at exit 42, along with every broken thing I blamed on you. I kept the lessons, dropped the pain, and let the morning wash away the rain. I don't know where this road will end, but I finally feel like myself again. Somewhere between goodbye and something new, I left my anger at exit 42. One highway sign, one sunrise view, one lighter heart, past exit 42. Low acoustic guitar, soft pedal steel, distant highway wind. You said forever by the motel door, like you said those words 1,000 times before. I lit one up beneath the buzzing sign, watched the smoke curl slowly through the night. You kissed my cheek and said I'll call, then drove away like it meant nothing at all. I stood there till your taillights vanished, and that little flame was all I had left. Your words went cold before the ember did. Funny what survives and what never really lived. My last cigarette outlived your promise, burned longer than you always ever did. I watched the ash fall on the pavement while every word you gave me disappeared. You said forever like you meant it, but forever barely made it past midnight. My last cigarette outlived your promise and died more slowly than our love that night. The highway hummed behind the building, a truck stop radio your message one more time, and finally let the screen go dark. The smoke got thinner with the minutes, and just like every hope I had for us, I should have known from how you held me, you were already halfway gone. The moon stayed high, the neon bust, and all that was left was smoke and dust. My last cigarette outlived your promise, burned longer than you always ever did. I watched the ash fall on the pavement while every word you gave me disappeared. You said forever like you meant it, but forever barely made it past midnight. My last cigarette outlived your promise and died more slowly than I loved that night. Maybe promises are easy when goodbye ain't reached the door. Maybe love can sound like heaven right before it isn't anymore. I crushed that final ember under my boot and watched the red light disappear. Funny how that little ending was easier than losing you. My last cigarette outlived your promise, but neither one could last forever there. The smoke blew off across the highway, and I finally stopped pretending you still cared. You said forever, then you left it underneath that broken motel light. My last cigarette outlived your promise, but I outlived them both that night. One dying ember, one empty road, one broken promise.